So, what are we talking about today? We're talking about WePed. Now, as you join into the stream, be sure to click the like button one time so that we can get the message through the algorithm and hopefully get a lot of eyes, ears, and hearts to see and understand the issue at hand. Those of you that know me throughout the years, you know that when it comes to various issues, I don't play any games. Those of you from the scooter community that may have seen my work regarding the expose of a company or a company called Dual Ped or whatever the case is, which was a play of words of Dualtron and WePed. And I pretty much exposed that guy for, the products that he was selling and his treatment of customers and various other things. You know that I take my time and I deal with these issues accordingly. This is not a matter to play games with. I'm a fan of e-scooters. I own e-scooters. And when I see things that is done to customers that is not right, I have to talk about it. I'm not one of these guys who they see stuff being done and they turn a blind eye to it. A lot of people in the e-scooter community are just like this because they want sponsorships, they want money, and they turn a blind eye to things that is wrong because they want to be good with companies. I'm not trying to be, on a company's team. I'm not concerned about sponsorships when it comes to e-scooter companies. If a company decides that they want to work with me and, do business, that's a different story, but I'm not going to kiss ASS in order to get it because I have something called integrity. I'm a man of good character. So what we're talking about today is an issue of WePed shipping out a product to me that was poorly packaged to the point where the scooter was delivered damaged. And to add insult to injury, this morning, WePed uploaded a video where they are shipping out a scooter to a company or a business partner, and they gave him the red carpet treatment. I mean, it was like a slap to my face when I saw the video because the way they packaged his scooter was the way they should have packaged mine. And I have all the receipts, I have all the data, I have everything that I'm going to bring out. If you're a person who is into e-scooters, you need to watch this video and you need to share this video because, again, most people in the e-scooter community are not in support of me. Number one, I know that personally. And I know that a lot of people, they want these sponsorships and they want to be good with a lot of companies and they refuse to stand for what is right. It's very hard to find people that actually stand for what is right. So many people will do anything for $1. They'll sell their soul for $1. You understand? Now, I contacted WePed this morning and I let them know that I would like to know if the parts for my e-scooter that was damaged, has it been shipped out? They never answered my question. They never answered my question. I talked about how they never sent out an instruction video on how to put everything together. And what WePed did is they sent me an unlisted video that really doesn't explain anything. The video does not go into detail. The video does not show you hands-on. It just literally shows someone closing up the scooter, but they never really show you exactly how to put it together. And what's even more disturbing about all of this is not only did WePed not answer my question in regards to have they shipped out the damaged parts so that I can do the repairs and what's necessary to get the scooter up and running, WePed asked if I can delete my video showing the public that they sent me a damaged scooter. Once you do that, you have angered me beyond measure, because what you're essentially saying is you don't want the public to know that you effed up. You don't want the public to know that you sent me a damaged product, and you're not taking personal responsibility or accountability for your F up. See, what a company is supposed to do is, under those circumstances, they just say, you know what? You're a content creator, you're on social media, we don't want no bad press. What we're gonna do for you is we're gonna ship you out a whole new scooter because of all your damages and all your issues. We're gonna ship you out a whole nother scooter. And we're gonna make sure that it's packaged the right way. You can keep the one we sent. We're gonna still send you the parts to repair it, but we're gonna make this thing right. And we're gonna ship you out a whole nother scooter to make this issue go away. All we ask is that, hey, we messed up, we know we did bad, but we're trying to clean this thing up and do it the right way. Because the customer is always right. Do you understand me? The customer is always right. So when I read their message on WhatsApp of the WePed guy asking me if I can delete my video where I shared with the public that I was sent a damaged scooter, that angered me. It angered me deeply, because in my mind, I'm like, that's a red flag. They're not showing no responsibility for the damages. And then, like I said, one of their colleagues that they're in business with, some other guy that is supposed to be a distributor for WePed products, they package his scooter perfectly. And I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you all the details. I'm going to bring out all the receipts. You're playing with the wrong one. One thing as a company you don't want to do is you don't want to anger a content creator. You don't want to anger an influencer.
Total mess.
You don't want to do that. That's bad for business. See, I could care less how you feel as a company.
Literally.
You're going to do what is right.
All over the place.
Do you understand?
Those are the controllers right
You're
there.
Going to do what is right.
You know, everything is all over the place.
Number one,
there's zero instructions in terms of connectivity.
I'm not your friend.
I mean, eventually I'm going to figure everything out.
You provide a service.
The wires are
pay
just
for it.
all over
when
the
I
place.
pay for something, I expect to get it done
nothing labeled. It's just a total mess. And
do you understand me?
I was told by the company that I would have to do some modification. Let me see if I can.
But it is what it is
for you, real quick.
You know.
Apologize for the camera.
Let me see what's going on. Somebody's saying something. Hold on a second.
There appears to be some sort of issue, and I want to raise that.
You're saying that you're hearing me talking in the background like something else? What do you hear now? Do you hear anything now? Let me see. Because I just load down a video. You said it's good now? Okay, my bad. That means I had my other video playing behind it. So let me see from when that started. A video is playing in the background. That must have been a few minutes ago. Hold on a second. Let me see this for a second. Okay, I get it. I see what happened now. That's the video, what I'm gonna be showing you. I forgot to set that. Hold on a second. Let me do this real quick. Appreciate you actually pointing it out. Let me see. Okay, so then this is probably what you was hearing.
And put these in. These washers are supposed to go.
So that's probably what you was hearing in the background. So I don't know exactly which part that I was up to before that vocal was overlapping with mine, but my apologies for the interruption. I forgot to turn that audio on my end so I can actually hear it. But getting back to my point, as a customer, when I pay for a product, I expect it to be delivered the right way. I don't expect for a company to try to hide their hand when they know they did wrong. Now, according to WePed, they said that the packaging of my scooter was a mistake. A mistake? Well, what else is a mistake? What else is a mistake? Is there other damage that's done? Like, how do I know if everything else with the scooter is on point? How do I know if I turn on the scooter don't blow up? How do I know that? How do I have confidence? How do I have confidence in the company if I'm going through all of these different issues? I should be outside making content, showing what the scooter can do, having fun, making videos. But instead, I'm pretty much talking about these issues. And it's a problem. It's something that needs to be addressed, because it's like, why would I go through this? Why would I go through this and not say anything? To read their WhatsApp message saying, can you please delete the video showing the proof that my scooter was delivered damaged, is unacceptable. I don't care how anyone feels from WePed. That's not my problem. My problem is I have a scooter that I paid for that I can't use. And I asked the company, did they ship out the parts that was damaged? And they never replied. They never responded. They never said anything. They never said, okay, sir, we shipped out the products. We shipped out everything that you need. It's in the mail. We're trying to get it right. We're trying to work this thing out to make sure that you're good to go. I didn't get that. Instead, it's like they're trying to brush this thing under the rug. So again, I'm not sure at what point you heard the overlapping of two voices, but if you were able to still hear me, I was talking about how they sent out a scooter to a guy named Voltage Motorworks, which is supposed to be some other distributor for WePed, and they gave him the red carpet treatment, but they didn't give me that. And I want to show you in detail exactly what's going on so that you're fully aware of what's happening, because you might be in the market to buy one of these scooters, and you may end up getting into a situation where they end up doing this to you. And if it wasn't for my video showing you, you would have never known. Now, again, I don't get no support from the scooter community. They do not support me. I'm just letting you know that right now. The scooter community do not support Ringo TV when it comes to standing firm on what's happening here. I've already tried and tested the community, and it's very clear they're not in support of the truth, right? Because a lot of times people, they want sponsorships, they want to be good with companies and brands, and to me, that's not cool. You have to have integrity in business, and you have to stand firm on your morals and your principles. Now, what we're going to get into is the actual details of what's going on here, because I made a post on WePed's YouTube channel, and I made something very clear, and we're going to get into that right now. Again, I am a customer. I am not a friend of WePed. I don't know any of these people personally. I am simply doing business. And as a customer, I expect to get what I paid for. I don't care about your feelings as a company. Your job is to do your business the right way and make sure that the customer is satisfied. And when you have poor customer service, and when you're trying to hide your hand, and when you are trying to make things disappear, that is unacceptable, and I'm not going to tolerate that as a consumer. Do you understand me? So my job as a content creator is to make sure that I inform the public on exactly what's going on so no one else goes through this. Now, the video in question is titled Electronic Scooter WePed Sonic X Voltage Motor Works. They have a typo. They meant to put shipping. I went into the comment section and I wrote this comment that you see on the screen, and I made it in this video just in case they delete my comment, because a lot of times companies do that because they don't want to be held accountable, because they don't like criticism, right? They will delete your comment. And if you delete my comment, all you're doing is making matters worse for yourself, because now you're showing that you don't want to be held accountable, and you're showing that you don't want to be criticized. Do you understand me? I'm an angry customer, and I have a right to be angry, because if you go to their website and you see how much these products cost, you would be angry, right? Now, I wrote in the comment section, I says, why my Sonic X wasn't packaged like Voltage Motor Works. My Sonic X was delivered damaged in multiple areas, and this video only make me more angry seeing how you package their scooter properly, cause they're in business with you. And to think about it, the Motorworks guys, they're in business with WePed. So their scooter got packaged perfectly nice. I'm looking at the video and I'm literally appalled. Now think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Think about you're a customer. You spend thousands of dollars on a product. It was shipped to you damaged. And then you go on YouTube and you see the same company ship out the same scooter, the same color, to another individual, and it's perfectly packaged. Think about how that would make you feel. Because a lot of times people will say, grow up, man. It ain't nothing, man. Who cares, man? Just chop it up, man. Ain't nothing wrong, man. Man, who cares? Those are the kind of people that don't have no integrity. Let this happen to you. Let you go buy yourself a Mercedes-Benz or buy yourself a house and you find out that the whole roof is collapsing. The integrity of the roof is not right, but the company told you everything was good. You'll be pissed off, right? Now, I went on and I said, let me read it from the top. I said, my Sonic X was delivered damaged in multiple areas, and this video only make me more angry seeing how you package their scooter properly, because they're in business with you. Do WePed care about their customers? This is a simple question that I'm asking. Do WePed care about their customers? Because again, I have to make this very clear and I have to repeat myself. A lot of times people get upset because I keep repeating myself. I do that because repetition is how you learn. A company has to care about their customers. If you don't care about your customers, that means you're only in business just to make money. And that's it. You have to have loyalty to your customers to make sure that they're good to go. So I'm asking the question, do WePed care about their customers? I don't feel I was treated with respect after all the money I spent. My front tire wasn't pre-installed or the display. My front tire was in the box, separated from the scooter, crushing the tail light and damaging the key ignition. Also, my left-hand brake was damaged too, and I'm waiting for WePed to ship out the parts. Why no one from WePed have addressed this issue publicly? Now, the reason why I'm asking why they haven't addressed it publicly is because I've made multiple videos on my Ringo Motovlog channel. If you're not subscribed over there, you won't know what's going on, but I made several videos addressing the entire process and the nightmares that I had to deal with, dealing with the process of the shipment, dealing with customers, paperwork, and a bunch of other garbage. You understand? So now I go on and I say, also, my left-hand brake was damaged too, and I'm waiting on WePed to ship out parts. Why no one from WePed has addressed this issue publicly? I made multiple videos about my bad experience, and I will be making more because I'm not happy. And I'm not happy and will make people know the truth. This video is like a slap to my face seeing how WePed gave Voltage Motor Works better treatment and care when it comes to how they handle his Sonic X. My Sonic X came with no instruction manual, how to connect It came with no instruction manual on how to connect and place everything in the scooter. There was no paperwork in the box about a warranty, which again is another question I pose for WePet. What is the warranty on this scooter? And where is the paperwork?